I kind of like don't want to go to med school no more. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for tuning back into another video. I know in my last two videos I've been saying back into my channel, but you know, the same thing. My name is Siobhan Scarlett. I am 21 and I am a pre-med bio major at Rowan University. I am your around the way naturalista, your over-the-counter black girl medicine, and I am your, magic box of blackness. By the title, I will be doing my updated med school journey on basically where I'm at, how COVID is affecting everything, paying for school, scholarships, and, maybe even, not going anywhere because I don't want to go. So let's talk about it. So first and foremost, be sure to, make sure you hit the bell. You see the bell? You see it? Click it. It's like right down here. Click it. And then you see the subscribe button. There's too many of you watching and not subscribing. I don't care if you don't have a YouTube account. Make one. Because if you help me, I'll help you. You know what I'm saying? So let's just, jump right into the video. If you guys see me looking on my phone, I have this neat little app called the YouTube Tracker. It allows you to write down your YouTube ideas in thorough detail. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm not texting because, nobody hits my line to it. So for those of you who don't know, or if you haven't seen my last med school journey update, which I believe, so I'm updating you right now. Where we left off, I had transferred from Rider to RCBC and then from RCBC, which is a community college of Rowan, to Rowan University, which is their university, obviously. So after we finished junior year, Jesus Christ. After we finished junior year at Rowan University, I definitely loved the environment. I loved the food. I loved the people. I loved the experience. I loved the black experience. I loved the black woman experience. I loved the black woman in pre-med experience. I loved the pre-med experience. I loved Rowan the hell out of us. And about, I think my birthday was February 3rd. I turned 21. Luckily, I was able to go out and celebrate because maybe 2 weeks later, end of February, is when COVID was a thing. Like, COVID was a pandemic. If you don't know what COVID is, just research COVID Panasonic, COVID pedicure, COVID panoramic. So when that happened, we had to either evacuate, decide whether or not we were going to school, all of that extra stuff. I got stupid depressed. I'm talking about I wasn't going to class. I'm talking about I was laying in bed knowing I had 4 classes to go to. Maybe I went to 1 and left in the middle. From about March to May, I did crappily. Okay, crappily in school. My grades were booty cheeks. I passed by the grace of God. And around maybe I would say April, May is when we really started to have to like evacuate. If you could only stay on campus, if you 100% had to stay on campus. So that was that. I passed for the semester. They gave us the option of pass or fail. I took the pass fail option because my letter grades were trash and I didn't want my GPA to be affected. And then the world just did 360. None of that mattered. By the time summer came, I was supposed to be enrolled in summer classes, guys. This is my senior year. All of that went down the toilet. Do late registration. And I think at Rowan that's like late September, whatever the case may be. That didn't end up happening. COVID got worse. I didn't register, so I sat out fall 20. Yeah, I sat out fall 20, which is the beginning of my senior year semester. I'm so shook by COVID that I just rather not. So COVID has definitely played the hugest part in me not being enrolled for the spring semester. And at first I was upset about it. Ooh, excuse me. At first I was upset about it, but now I'm just like, God and, whoever you believe in, but my God, he gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. There's nothing that happens by chance. Coincidence is God's way of staying anonymous. Come on, don't let me preach on here because that's what I do. That I'm perfectly fine with sitting out the semester, sitting out the year. If anybody has any questions about, adjustment and stuff like that, y'all can DM me, y'all can text me, y'all have my number, all of that. Y'all have my Instagram, it's down below. Y'all know what it is. Hit me up if you want more of like an emotional, mental explanation of that. So that was basically the update on where I'm at right now. As far as, applying to med school, because, you're supposed to do that, as early as your second semester junior year. In your senior year, you're supposed to be applying to med school. COVID has also been pushing back like a lot of deadlines. So a lot of MCAT testing deadlines have been pushed back. A lot of state testing, a lot of local community service hours, a lot of things like that have been pushed back due to COVID. COVID is stopping everything. Okay, we are just in a COVID era. Like, it's the pandemic partners is what this era in history will be called, because this is crazy. Also, another reason I decided to take off the semester, so I can, you know, meet everything by the deadline. I don't want to do deadline work. I want to be early decision. I want to be early, you know, submission and things like that. So that's another thing. So that is really it for everything I wanted to touch on. The last thing I wanted to say or answer is, because I actually get a lot of DMs about this, is if I'm still going to med school. And let me tell you something, right? Because I don't know. I want to be a heart surgeon. You know what I'm saying? I want to do service for people across the world, not just America. I want to open hospitals in back home in Jamaica and Afghanistan. I'm going to get a tax-free coin. I'm going to be able to, you know, set my family up financially. But med school, the way I want to do it, is a big time consumer. Okay, most people don't get out of med school until they're about 30, 40, like in their 30, 40s. That's crazy to me. But at the same time, is it worth risk? Is it worth doing what you love during that time? You know what I'm saying? So that's a thing. I still have my old path of med school, grad school. I'm sorry, undergrad, grad school, med school. The gap year portion that I talked about in my last video, which will also be linked below, that part is now ixnayed because this is my gap year. My senior year is my gap year. And again, if you want to hear the Lord chuckle, just tell him what you got planned, because I'm thinking I can do it in 4 years. I can do it in, you know, maybe 4.5. I'll probably do it in 5.5 years, and I'm okay with that. There's nothing wrong with being a 5th year, a 6th year, a 7th year, whatever you need to do to get your education, because it's your life. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely still want to do undergrad, grad, med school. The gap year part will probably be taken out. The post-bac part might be taken out. I might just go straight through. But grad school is definitely still my #1 option. I still want to get my master's in cell bio, cellular biology, and I'm leaning towards immunology now as well. But neither here nor there. I still want to go to grad school. Then I still want to be on the path to head straight into med school and get my white coat. About it, y'all. That is my updated journey. Just to sum everything up, I am not enrolled in the 2020-2021 school year, but I will be in for the 2021-2022 school year as a senior. Stop playing with me. I'm going to be doing everything I need to be doing to, you know, make sure I'm on the right track, make sure I know what classes I'm taking, make sure I have the means to pay for everything, and make sure I get into med school, and make sure I get to grad school, I'm sorry, by at least 2023. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. You know what I'm saying? Little plug. Sorry, I can't med school. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you on my next video. Boy.